Hello. Okay, so we are talking about staccato and legato today. We're going to be using this 5-finger warm-up that we've been practicing. So let's check first that we know how to do that. So I'm starting with my right hand thumb on middle C, and I'm fanning out the rest of my fingers, trying to keep a really nice curved hand position. If you need to pause the video so you can see my hands, go ahead and pause it, but get your hands up on the keyboard and make sure they look like mine. Do that now. Middle C is to the left of this group of 2 black keys. Then I'm going to set up my left hand. I'm going to find the C below middle C and put my pinky on it, and then fan out the rest of my fingers. So my left hand is on C, D, E, F, and G. And then I am ready to go. So this 5-finger warm-up we've been practicing goes from the left to the right and then back down, playing both 5 notes together. So it'll be C, then D, then E, then F, then G, then go back down, F, E, D, C. Good. Do that with me, please. If you didn't just play it with me. Ready, and here we go. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Good. Okay, then you would pick up your whole hand and you would move it just over 1 note so that your right hand thumb is on D, that's in the doghouse, and then I'm fanning out the rest of my fingers. My left hand pinky is in the D below middle C, and then I'm fanning out the rest of my fingers, and I do the same thing again. All right, play with me. Ready, and here we go. D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D. There you go. Keep a nice curved hand position. Don't let your fingers get flat like this. And notice that I'm trying to keep my fingers down and close to the keys, that they're not lifting up when I play each one. Okay, cool. So then the warm-up just continues. We move up 1 note and keep doing that pattern. So now let's talk about staccato and legato. So staccato means short and detached. Staccato has a dot right above or below the note head of a note. So let me see if I can show you a staccato marking here on a piece of music. So here's some notes that are staccato. See that dot below the note? Oh, here's another note that's staccato. That means short because there's a dot below the note. I wonder if there's, oh, here's one where the dot's above the note. That one's staccato. That means it's short and detached. There's space. So when we play staccato, it is a bouncing motion. There's no pushing into the keys at all. So I want you to take your right hand on your arm, and get a nice rounded hand position. Pretend like your arm is a trampoline. And I just want you to practice bouncing your arm off of here. You don't want to push into your arm, just bounce off. Tap, 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 tap. Nice. You can try it even on the black part of your keyboard and practice just bouncing off. It should sound like a short sound. If it sounds like this, then you're pushing in. You want it to be tap, tap, very light, very bouncy. Okay, let's move that to the keyboard. Go ahead and take your thumb and just practice bouncing on C. Good, I hope you're doing this with me. Good, you want to make it as short and as light and as detached with sound in between as you can. You don't want it to sound like this. That's me pushing into the key. This is me bouncing. Good. Take your second finger and play staccato, bouncing on D. Good. Now notice I'm moving my whole hand when I bounce, ba, ba, ba. I'm not just moving my finger or just my wrist, just like I was doing before. I'm moving kind of here from my elbow, going bounce, 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 bounce. And I'm just playing that second finger on D. Good, let's try the third finger on E. Ready, go, bounce E. Make it really short. Move from your elbow, move your whole hand. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Let's do our fourth finger on F, bouncing. Good, last one, pinky on G, bouncing. Good, let's do the same thing with our left hand. Take your left hand on your arm. Try and just bounce it on your arm. Bounce, 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 bounce. I'm moving from my elbow here as I bounce. Not from my wrist and not from my finger, from my elbow. Okay, take your left hand on the plastic part of the keyboard and bounce, 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 bounce. Good, now I'm gonna set up on pinky on red C, fanning out the rest of my fingers. Let's bounce with the pinky first. Let's do C. Nice and light. Good, try D. Good, try E with your third finger. Try F. Last one, try G. Good. So I just hit 2 keys. Be careful of that. Okay, so now here's how we apply this to the warm-up. We're going to do this one hand at a time first. We can start with our right hand. We're going to do that 5-finger pattern, but now we're going to play every note staccato or short. So it's going to be a bounce each time with each different finger. Let's try it nice and slow. We'll start with our thumb on C, and we'll go bounce, bounce with your second finger on D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Good, try it with me. We'll go nice and slow. 1, 2, staccato, and go. Bounce. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. How short can you make it? Do it one last time. Right hand on C. Ready, and go. Bounce. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Good, left hand, put your pinky on C. We're gonna do the same thing, bouncing with our pinky. See if you can get it really short and light and staccato. 1, 2, left hand starts with C. Bounce, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. And I'm just bouncing to get that. Okay, then if you're feeling really snazzy, you're gonna try it with both hands together like this. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Move up to D and go. D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D. Play with me, move to E, try it again, short. E, F, G, A, B, A, G, F, E. Awesome. That is a long video, but I'm sure you guys have this. Hopefully you were pausing the video and playing along with me. Great job.